Hey, so I never did that walk around video that I was gonna do a long time ago, and the old girl is now semi-retired, as you can tell, by she's become a storage. My tools are all taken out of it and whatnot. Hasn't been on the road or off-road for a couple of years now. What happened was, I think I collapsed the lifter, and it bent a push rod, and I don't know if I put a hole in the piston or not. I put a new push rod in it for my spare motor, but not really sure if that helped at all because it still ran the same. I don't know if that one got bent too, or if it's another, like I said, a hole in the piston or something. But anyhow, I'm passing this along to my son so he can fix it after he gets home from basic training and AIT. He joined the Army. I'm very proud of him. So that'll be probably next summer. He's leaving in July to go to Missouri. In the meantime, she'll just be sitting here. I'm going to be stealing the transfer case out of it. It's an Atlas 2 3.8 low range. That's going in my Scout. I've got an 80 Scout that I'm going to be putting together. But anyway, so this is an 02 Blazer. I've had it since new. It started out as lease. And let's see what else. It's got a Hypertech program in it with the stock 4.3, but never had a problem until a couple of years ago. It's got the original transmission, never had to be rebuilt. So, and that runs awesome. So what else is there? So the front end, I started out with the BDS lift, and that was garbage. It kept breaking parts. It was an early version, so, and the steering linkage was just not up to par for off-road and rock crawling and stuff. And I had a locker in the front end. First it was the aluminum housing, that blew a hole in it, and I had to get a cast iron housing from a manual transmission S10. But then I put a Dana 44 from a 79 F250 in it with reed knuckles and WFO high steer, and it's an ORD solid axle conversion kit. And I used 70 amp Bronco outers to match the 5-lug bolt pattern, but I had to, of course, get a wheel bolt pattern adapter for the rear because they're different. So the front springs are Allpro off-road, 4-inch lift, 6-inch lift springs for 4Runner. The Blazer weighs about the same, so they work really well. They're super flexible. I love them. I've got Tatton drive shafts in it. Those have held up awesome for years. It's got Yukon 456s and axle shafts and an Ected locker that never worked right. I don't recommend ever getting it because it never worked. I had the old one, and the customer service is awesome. They sent me the updated one for free, but it's just part itself. I know this is a crappy video. I don't do these kind of videos often. So the rear end is a stock 8.625 or 8.5 inch 10 bolt housing with Yukon gears and axle shafts for 56s and Detroit locker. I've never had a problem with the rear end, although I think I might have bent the housing a little bit. I don't know. It's hard to tell. And let's see. I've always run these Baja Claws, but they don't make them anymore, so I'm kind of bummed out about that. But anyway, my son will figure out what he wants to put on this when he gets time to get it running. I do have a V8 conversion kit for it, but the 383 stroker that I'm building is now going to go into my Scout. Let's see what else. I did have to put a new fuel tank in it because that one rotted out. And of course, you know, the S10s, they have that frame cracking problem. I've had to weld this one up a few times. Let's see. And I put this crappy plate in. It helped a little bit till it started cracking right there. So eventually the front of the frame is going to be cut off. It's going to just be rebuilt and replaced. I'm not a welder, so I'm going to have somebody do that for me. And that's about it. There she sits. Don't mind my grass, my mower broke, so. Anyhow, onto the Scout. Don't mind the junk, my son has to clean that up. That's his 67 Bel Air that we're going to be trying to find a big block for. This is my Scout. It's an 80-ish. It's got parts from all different years in it, but it's an 80. It's gonna get the 80 grill put back in it. I like the square headlights. So, yeah, it's rough. But it's pretty solid inside. My buddy Adam took pretty good care of it. So she'll be getting a 383 stroker. And I'm kind of an idiot. I put a kind of a rowdy Howard's cam, hydraulic roller cam I've got for it. And I'll get the specs on that. I'll put it in the description. And a tunnel ram and 2 Predator carburetors for it. It's gonna be rock crawler / hot rod. But it's gonna have an SM465 manual transmission in it with the 6.5, I think, first gear. So she'll crawl pretty good with the 3.8 Atlas transfer case in it. So I'm not worried about the RPMs too much because it'll be revving in the power band when I'm crawling. And this is getting a Dana 60 in the front from 85 F350, I think. And a high steer kit from WFO. And I have the shackle reverse kit from WFO also that I'm going to be putting in this. And what else? I'm trying to find a new windshield. I don't know if that's going to pass inspection or not. I mean, New Hampshire might be getting rid of the inspections. So I don't know. If anybody knows where I can get a cheap windshield made for it. Let's see, and the rear axle is going to be, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to, I have the matching rear axle from the F350. It's 10 1/4 Sterling with drum brakes, which will just go right in this. I won't have to change, I don't think, the proportion valve or anything. But I also have AAM 11.5 inch from I think it was a 2002 GMC cabin chassis. So it's the narrow one. Well, not really narrow, but it has the disc brakes in it. So I might be using that, even though it's huge. I've got 37 inch tires and the beadlock wheels from Humvee. I think that's it's the 24 bolt ones, 24 bolt wheels, and they still have the run flats in them. So I ordered those. They came assembled. I have enough for all 4 on this and a spare, and 2 left over for a camper I'm going to be building for it to take through the woods. And that's about it for now. It still has 304 in it, and it's a I can't open it. It's a great motor, but I don't know. Yeah, I can't get the hood open. But I like my Chevy motor. I've had that in just about every hot rod I've owned. So, well, that's about it for now. If I ever get the ambition to start working on it, I'll make some videos. All right, thank you.